Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine. Right now I am at platform number 6 of Hyderabad station and I woke up quite early because this train departs at 6 o'clock from Hyderabad and it will be reaching tomorrow by 7:30. So it takes more than 24 hours to reach from Hyderabad to Delhi. So yeah, it is a good train but it takes a bit of time and Rajdhani Express is also a good option but by that particular train you reach by 10:30. So if in case you have a commitment by 9 or so, then that train doesn't become an option. This train is quite a good option if in case you want an entire working day at Delhi. So let's see when our train, that is 12723 Hyderabad New Delhi Telangana Express, is going to be arriving from the yard at platform number 6. The indicator is showing that my coach will be here only, that is A1. I'm going to do journey in 2AC this time. The reason is because I booked the ticket last night and at the last moment I thought if it confirms, I'll trial in this particular train or else I'll try Rajdhani. But the fare of Rajdhani Express was too much because it has dynamic fare. So I thought like let's first attempt for Telangana Express itself, and I hope this would be an enjoyable journey. And the fare of this particular train in comparison to Rajdhani Express at the last moment is almost like half. So it has a massive difference. So let's see when our train arrives at platform number 6 and then we will board the train. And if there is some time, I'll show you the locomotive also. Let's first see the arrival of our train at platform number 6. That's my coach A1. Let's get to our seat and then I'll show you the coach layout. My seat is 23 number, side lower, and the coach attendant is providing with the pillow cover. So my seat should be ahead. Yes, here is my seat, 23 number. Let's start with the charging point. There are two charging points as you can see over there, and this is the button for light, and there is a reading light over there. This is the bedding which he has kept just right now. It's quite hot, and this is the two charging points over here, and there is this light, main light, and this is for the night lamp, and this is the pillow, blanket. There is the charging point over there. The bottle holder is also there. For the upper berth also it is there. Vent is directly there at side upper berth. So if in case you do not like direct cooling, then side upper into AC could be a problem. But if in case you like cooling, then it could be an added benefit. And there is a charging point at the side lower berth also. That's pretty much the coach layout for 2AC A1. So that is kind of something expected. Now if in case I can reach to the front, I'll show you the locomotive. Just remember in terms of coach layout that if you do not like cooling, then don't book the ticket of side upper berth in 2AC. It could be very difficult. Now I was fortunate that my waiting got confirmed and it was allotted as side lower. Otherwise it could be a big problem for me because I've traveled once in the side upper berth for 2AC in Golden Temple May, and I was ill because of that particular cooling. Too much of cooling happened, and yeah, that was a different kind of a journey. It is already on the channel. You can watch it later on. Let's first go ahead and see which is the locomotive of a train. This is our locomotive 37588 Vijayawada shed, and it has Kavach enabled, which is an anti-collision system, and this is going to power us till New Delhi. So sharp 6 a.m. we have started from Hyderabad station, and I couldn't even reach to my coach. This is B1. After its departure, I'll move back to my coach, and let me share the fare of our train different classes while we see the departure from Hyderabad station. This is the bed sheet pack, and only 2 bed sheets are there and no hand towel. so I have to ask it separately. So if in case you are traveling in 2AC, then also you have to ask for hand towel. Same time, I'll show you some important details like where the railway line deviates towards Lingampally and where we would be moving towards Sikandrabad Junction, which will be our first stop and a very important station, and where a lot of people will be boarding this particular train. This is a very important station and a lot of people boarded here. The train generally stops for 5 minutes, but it could stop for more than that if in case there is some clearance issue. But generally the controllers don't make the train halt or any train halt unnecessary at Sikandrabad Junction. The reason is because it is very busy. A lot of train arrive and depart from here. Now I'm going to have some breakfast which I've got from my own. But if in case you want to have from the train, the pantry car is there. You can get the breakfast from pantry car also, but always ask for bill. And if in case they are not providing the bill or if the quality is not good, you can always complain to them. You can complain on helpline number 139, or you can even complain through Rail Madad app or Rail Madad website. And if in case you want to use Twitter, even you can tag IRCTC at Twitter and complain through that Twitter handle also. Let's see the departure from here. From here, the next stop is Kazipet, which is more than 100 kilometers from here. So the run will be like a non-stop one, but I'm planning to quickly have my breakfast and everything done. The reason is because post Kazipet, there are many stops which I want to share with you, along with the Godavari River Bridge and many crossings and skips which you will see. And this particular day, that is day 1 of this particular train, is a long one because it starts at 6 and we are going to reach at 7 tomorrow, or after 7 I should say, at New Delhi. So let's see the departure from Sikandrabad station, post which I'll have my breakfast. Those were some interesting skips, and especially the crossings, and there were like 2 3 trains which were very closely like waiting for clearance, so that was like really a good level of congestion and good amount of trains waiting to reach Sikandrabad. Now I'll quickly have my breakfast, and then we will see outside, and probably by the time I finish we should be near Kazipet, and let's see when we reach there. I think we should be reaching there with a marginal delay, and we could be possibly meeting Konark Express bound for Mumbai there also. So we will find out when we reach Kazipet. Let me quickly finish the breakfast. We have reached Kazipet after 8:30, and the delay is there. Interesting is Bengaluru Rajdhani is not too far away from us. It is, I think, less than 30 kilometers away from us. It has a stop over here, but from Kazipet we have lot many stops as compared to Rajdhani Express. So let's see when that overtake would happen. Let's explore this journey further on and enjoy some interesting scenes of Telangana as well as Maharashtra, and then we should be reaching by 3:30, I think, Nagpur, and after that also it is Maharashtra for quite a while. I think by the sunset time we would be reaching in Madhya Pradesh. We have arrived at Manchiryal and here we are late by more than 30 minutes. The previous station was Ramagundam and which you saw, and our following which is the Godavari River Bridge between the two stops of our train. Train is delayed by more than 30 minutes and that is because there were like a lot of freight traffic, and also the train which we overtook, it was actually ahead of our train, and Rajdhani Express is still behind. Now the train won't be stopping too long over here because it is a stop of I think a minute or two, and I think after this somewhere before Balharshah we should be overtaken by Rajdhani Express probably. Well, whether that happens or not, we will find out because it is not too far. It is still around like 30 kilometers away from us. Let's see the departure from here and then let's enjoy furthermore the journey. The train has started.
Telangana Express, Hyderabad, Sikandra Junction, platform क्रमांक 1 पर आ चुकी
Those were the final two stops of our train in Telangana. Now we would be stopping at Balharshah, which is in Maharashtra. The run from Kazipet to Sirpur Kagasnagar, I would say it was okay because the frequency of stop is more and the freight traffic was quite a lot. So yeah, it was a little bit off and unexpected for me. I was expecting the run to be very fast and enjoyable, but it was fine. And now the train is doing a consistent run, and we have not been overtaken by Rajdhani Express. So I think that would happen after Balharshah only, because as per scheduling, Balharshah arrival of our train is ahead of Rajdhani Express. So I think the overtake might happen at Chandrapur or maybe later, and it would happen definitely before Nagpur. The reason is because Rajdhani Express arrival at Nagpur is before us, and we would be arriving after Rajdhani Express. So that's how the timetable is. So let's see the Wardha River Bridge, which is very close to Balharshah now. We would be passing through it shortly. And from Sirpur Kakasnagar to Balharshah is like a 70-kilometer run. And I think we should be on time at Balharshah. I've ordered food at Nagpur this time. I have once tried at Balharshah while I was traveling in Grand Trunk Express. The food quality and quantity was quite good. You can check that video later on. And if in case you want to have at Balharshah, that is after 12 o'clock, the food choice is good and you can definitely get it. If in case you order at Nagpur, it would be coming at 3:30, so you would be getting your food after 3:30 only. So let's see how that would be. I'll share that. Let's enjoy some interesting skips, crossings, scenes of the river bridge and this fascinating run, and when we reach Balharsh and Chandrapur, and like when we get overtaken also. So quite a few things to explore before we reach Nagpur. Sometimes you anticipate something a lot and you work hard and you plan and you miss it or you almost miss it. So that is something which happened with me. Right from last night when I booked the ticket of this particular train, one thing I really wanted to get is the overtake by Rajdhani Express because I was expecting it to be fast and I wanted to share something which would be like unique because this train doesn't get overtake too much by many trains, especially if it is on time. But Rajdhani Express bound for Delhi from Bengaluru overtakes it daily. So yeah, I was planning, keeping a check of it, saw it at Balharshah as you have also seen it, and then I thought it would overtake at Chandrapur. Waited till Chandrapur, it didn't overtake. Then I wanted to go to washroom. I thought it would be happening a little bit later, but well, something which is like an anticlimax happened, and I almost missed the overtake. I actually got it. I'll share it with you, but this was something which was like against all the odds, I would say, and unexpected. So let's see that overtake, and then I'll share some interesting crossings. We would be also seeing heavily delayed Duronto Express bound for Chennai, and many more things, and especially the Sevagram beautiful curve. And then we would be reaching Nagpur. So Nagpur we might be marginally delayed because we are running a little bit delayed. I think there is a lot of freight traffic or some other reason. Even Rajdhani Express is not too ahead of us. It's like I think couple of stations only. So let's first check out that particular overtake and do let me know how you felt about it. And then we will see some more crossings and skips before we reach Nagpur. So a train reached Nagpur, as you saw, a little bit delayed, but it stopped only for its scheduled halt of 5 minutes, and then it departed promptly. So there wasn't any delay, and in that 5 minutes, I could only locate the person who got the food for me. I paid him, and by the time I was done with everything and unboxing it, it was almost departure. And let me show you the lunch which I've got it, and how it is in terms of quality and quantity. I'll have it and let you know also about it. In terms of first look, it looks to be sufficient in terms of quantity, but I'll still let you know how it is. So this is the meal unboxed, and this is the chapati which has butter applied on it. This is the mango pickle, and in salad he has provided with onion and one green chili. Rice quantity looks quite good. Spoon was provided, tissue paper was provided, and sanitizer was provided. This is dal, and this looks good in texture. And this is the cottage cheese curry, and that also has nice good pieces and big pieces, I would say. And that's the potato dry vegetable. In terms of quantity, this looks really very good. The only thing minus I would say, which you might have also observed, is that there is nothing in terms of sweet. So that was mentioned, so that is something okay. It's not like something they have mentioned and not provided. And I'll quickly have it and let you know how it is in terms of taste, and in quantity it looks fine to me, but I'll still let you know how it was in terms of quantity also. In terms of taste and quality, the lunch was perfect. It was worth 195 rupees. It wasn't extra spicy, and I found the quantity also perfect, no issues whatsoever. And yes, there was mouth freshener also, so although there wasn't any dessert, but there was mouth freshener kept, which I discovered later on. So if you want, you can buy from Dawat Jashan outlet, which I actually used online. So if you want to purchase food lunch from there, even if your train is arriving in the night at Nagpur, you can really try it out. It was really wonderful, and I found it really worth value for money. Now let's see some interesting scenes, skips, crossings. Shortly we would be stopping to get the bankers attached behind, and then we will see some nice curve section. And let's see how the evening unfolds. It is almost like 4:45 now, so we still have around like 3 hours or so to enjoy outside. So let's have some interesting non-stop action till sunset happens. That was the run of this particular evening, and I hope you enjoyed it. If the train wouldn't have stopped at Betul, then we might have been able to see some more ghat section. But anyways, you can check that out from the Tamil Nadu Express video. It was a very interesting journey, and interesting part is that our train did get a banker attached, which I was expecting because that happened for Tamil Nadu Express, and we didn't saw that happening for our train. So that was really very unique. I don't know whether they have completely stopped doing that or not, but whatever it is, it was interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. If in case you want to have dinner, you can order for the pantry car, but just ask for the bill. And if in case you want to book online, then you can do it for Bhopal. But Bhopal will be coming after 9:30, so it could be a late dinner for you. If in case being awake till late at night is fine, then Bhopal would be a very good option. There would be a lot of choices also available. Now I'm planning to take some rest because I have been awake from 4 in the morning. I'm feeling sleepy a lot, and I don't know whether I'll be awake or not. But if in case I'm awake, I'll show you the Italsi skip and whatever stops I'll be seeing in night whenever I'm. But since I'm very tired, I'm not expecting too much more. But still, we have a journey to see in the morning how the punctuality is, because generally the train tends to get delayed at New Delhi or Hazrat Nizamuddin. So we'll find out that also. And I'll definitely try to wake up a little bit early and possibly try to show Agra Cant and Gwalior and Mathura. So whatever would be possible, I'll definitely share that with you. Let's enjoy whatever is in store for us in the night, and then we will meet in the morning.
Station 2, platform 3, in Balharshah. Attention, train number 1. गाड़ी संख्या 22167 सिंगरौली चलकर फरीदाबाद
39311 WAP7 Vadodara Shed. Very good morning, and I was late to get up, and even our train is late. It is late by more than 2 hours, so that is really very weird. What happened after Gwalior, I don't know. I was sleeping, and I was, I think, so much tired that I couldn't wake up any single moment in my entire night. So that was really different, and the sleep was comfortable, no disturbance whatsoever. Even the co-passengers who came at Bhopal, no disturbance whatsoever. And I was, I think, too much tired, so I didn't felt any disturbance also. The only minus was the curtain was not that proper, so sometimes the cooling was felt a little bit, that's it. And the cooling was manageable, he didn't kept it too cool or something like that. So let's enjoy the run from Mathura, because we have just departed from Mathura Junction, as you have seen, and let's see how it is. The climate is fantastic, but it's raining also. I'll try to capture as much as possible. Breakfast I'll have after getting down at New Delhi itself. So let's see how the run is from Mathura till Delhi. We have two stops, that is Ballabgarh and Hazrat Nizamuddin also to see. That was some interesting run in nice drizzling and sometimes very heavy rainfall also. So I hope you enjoyed the skips. We have reached Ballabgarh at 8:30. This is an important place in terms of industrial purpose. Very close by is Faridabad, which is also a very important industrial place, and many trains stops over there. Our train won't be stopping over there. So I think the decision by officials was made to stop it over here just to provide an option for people to get down if in case they want to get down at Ballabgarh and go to this particular place for work, or even to Faridabad, you can go from here. And it would be advisable because from here you can get metro also. I think metro station is not too far from here, and you can reach Faridabad in very less time as compared to if you reach Hazrat Nizamuddin and then come back to Faridabad. And now the next stop is Hazrat Nizamuddin. The delay has been covered by 15 minutes, but that is not too big a deal. The reason is because outside Hazrat Nizamuddin, outside New Delhi, a lot of delay can happen. Let's see the arrival at Hazrat Nizamuddin after the departure of Ballabgarh, which has started, and then we will reach New Delhi and complete this journey. We reached New Delhi after 9:30, so the delay was there, and it was expected, as I said in the last night, that what would be punctuality at Delhi would be interesting, and it was delayed for my journey. So just be aware that if you have any commitment in Delhi, make sure it is after 10, because it could be tricky if in case you're traveling by this train, although it has a scheduling to reach by 7:30 or so, but it can get delayed. And I've seen that in past also, sometimes it is on time, sometimes it is delayed by marginal difference like 15-20 minutes, sometimes it is delayed by 1 hour, and sometimes it is like this 2 hours also. So I hope you enjoyed this journey. If in case you still have any questions, queries or suggestions, please use the comment section. I'll be glad to help you with that. If in case you want to get the metro, which is very close to New Delhi railway station, you have to get on the left hand side. So the board which you see, Paharganj, the opposite side which you have to go, which is called the Ajmeri gate side. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. If you are new to the channel and if you have still not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Many more journeys would be coming up. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestion or feedback, use the comment section. See you in some another journey. Travel safe, take care and always be happy. Goodbye for now.